श्रीशङ्कराचार्यमथास्य पद्मपादं च हस्तामलकं च शिष्यं तं तोटकं वार्तिककारमन्यान् अस्मद्गुरून् सन्ततमानतोऽस्मि। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। Somehow it keeps going up. Just
there is no light.
You have to tighten it. That's it. Tighten it properly.
Light nothing.
Huh?
It's not light.
It is live, going on. It is live.
Okay.
ॐ नमो भगवते वैवस्वताय। ॐ नमो भगवते वैवस्वताय। मृत्यवे ब्रह्मविद्याचार्याय नचिकेतसे च this that has to be tightened. Shankaracharya's head gets cut. It goes up and up every time. Tighten it properly. Then center is disturbed. Move this way. That's it. Little down. Goes up. It's not straight. Anyway. परांशिखानि व्यतृणत्स्वयम्भुः तस्मात् परां पश्यति नान्तरात्मन् कश्चित् धीरः प्रत्यगात्मानमैक्षत् आवृत्तचक्षुरमृतत्वमिच्छन् पराचः कामान् अनुयन्ति बालाः ते मृत्योर्यन्ति विततस्य पाशम् अथ धीरा अमृतत्वं विदित्वा ध्रुवम् अध्रुवेष्विह न प्रार्थयन्ते धीराः अमृतत्वं विदित्वा, having known immortality. And we saw Dhiraha means Vivekinaha, Atma Anatma Vivekinaha. Having known immortality means having known the self, having known Atma. Adruvam adhruveshu na prarthayante. Eshnatraya vimuktaha bhavanti. But that which, knowing which they become free from Eshna and from samsara, what is that vastu? That vastu nirupanam is taking place in next mantra. Next few mantras, Atma Swarupa Pratipadanam is done. The nature of the self is revealed, and also in few other mantras, Swarupa of Ishvara is also being revealed, and thereby reveals the identity of Jiva and Ishvara. The Advaitam is unfolded in this set of mantras. But in the first mantra, that means the third mantra, teacher talks about the self, that Amrutam, that self which is immortal, or the self which is Anandaha. That self is described from the standpoint of day-to-day experiences, our daily experiences through which it unfolds the self. And at the same time unfolding the self, teacher negates for us what is non-self. We disown the self which is not and own up the self which is you. That process, adhyasa, nivritti, swarupa prapti, is begun in this next mantra. Okay? Let's look at third mantra. Yena rupam rasam gandham. Yena rupam rasam gandham. Shabdan sparshanscha maithunan. Shabdan sparshanscha maithunan. Ete naiva vijanati. Ete naiva vijanati. Kimatra parishishyate. Kimatra parishishyate. Etadvaitat. Etadvaitat. Yena rupam rasam gandham. Shabdan sparshamscha maithunan. Ete naiva vijanati. Kimatra parishishyate. Etadvaitat. Yena rupam rasam gandham shabdan sparshamscha maithunan. Yena rupam rasam gandham shabdan sparshamscha maithunan. Ete naiva vijanati kimatra parishishyate. Ete naiva vijanati kimatra parishishyate. Etadvaitat. 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 This. Etad means this. Vai means indeed. Tat is that. This indeed is that. Now this we understand what you are revealing. But what is that? That means yat tvaya prushtam. That which you had asked for. Nachiketa had asked the question. Anyatra dharmat, anyatra adharmat, anyatra krita kritacha, anyatra bhutacha bhavyacha, yat tat pashyasi tadvada. Please teach me that vastu which is beyond, which transcends dharma, which transcends kartavya, akartavya, which transcends kala also. Bhutacha bhavyacha, which transcends past and future. Yattad vijanati, that you know, please teach me. In other words, he had asked for the self. What is the nature of the self which is beyond time, which is not beyond karta and bhokta, and which is beyond punya and papa, which is beyond karma, who is akarta, who is abhokta. Tell me that. Yamaraja says, this is that. That self which you had asked for is this. That is beyond karta bhokta, beyond punya papa, and beyond time and space. Beyond means what? It is the very cause of all of them. They are all nothing, neither time nor karta bhokta or punya papa is never away from it. That is what it is. They are not independent of it, but it is independent of them. Ornaments are never independent of gold, but gold is independent. It exists because of gold, all of them. But gold exists on its own. That is the Atma. Etadvai. What is that? Yena, by whom or by this. Actually it is Yena, here is this. By this. What this? That Atma. By this Atma, which is consciousness. By this consciousness or by this self. Rupam, Rasam, Gandham, Shabdan, Sparshan, Maithunan, Cha. You have to add the pleasure or perceptions. The perception of Rupa means form and color. Rupam, Gandham, smell. Then Rupam, Rasam, not South Indian Rasam. Because when I say Rasam, these fellows are happy. You get Rasam today. Rasam is different. By the way, look at ingenuity of human mind, We Jews thought Rasam is Rasam. So our Nirmal Nathji educated me one day. Okay, we traveled in Karnataka for 2 days somewhere. He said, do you find difference? I said, what? I said, menu is same because sarvam rice mayam. I said, it is sambar rice and some chapati and good. That chapati, they don't add oil while making the dough. The Gujarati chapatis are soft. So that chapati is only water. Chapati is same, sabji is tasted different. He said, no, you had 3 different types of rasams. And in Karnataka alone, there are 6 types of rasam. Look at the delicacy. Tamil Nadu different, Kerala different, Andhra rasam you have it, you remember in Hyderabad, you remember in Rajkot. That rasam they make, so spicy rasam they have. Different types of rasams. Anyway, rasam here is taste. Gandham means smell. Shabdan means sound. Words, not words, but sound. Sparshan means touch. And Maithunan, that means conjugal pleasures. You have to add pleasure. You have to add perception. Perception of rupa, perception of taste, perception of sound, perception of touch, etc. Vijanati. Ete naiva vijanati. You know this by this Atma alone. By this alone. Etena eva vijanati. By whom you know this, that is etat, that is this. That is Atma. By whom, because of whom you know. Having known that, kimatra parishishyate. What is there left out to be known? What else needs to be known? And that vastu, that etayena, yena vijanati, etad atmana, by this self by which you know all of them, that is what you had asked for. So when you ask for, see, this is important thing. When a student asks for some Atma, then there is a vicarious feeling or sometimes conclusion there is some Atma away from me. Therefore I am asking. Atma is not available here and now. In some condition, mental condition, I will get. That's a popular belief. Atma is there, and they hear this word. Esha sarveshu bhuteshu godhotmana prakashate drishyate tvagreya. This hidden Atma. Atma is hidden. That means I have to search somebody. It is something which I have to know, like I know various objects. And therefore they think in the deep meditation. I don't know how meditation can be deep and shallow. It is, you can't say in a deep sky. There is no deep sky. It is all same. Meditation, when you practice for some time, when the white heat of meditation is generated, they say this white heat. I don't know what kind of white heat he has. But anyway, there must be white was in the buddhi. So telling white heat, Atma reveals the divine effulgence. The divine is also unqualified word. What is divine? They don't define. That is non-definable is divine. Divine consciousness will emerge. So fellow thinks of seeing some Atma. Special Atma. That means Atma is one of the things which I look around. Unfortunately hidden well. No, it is not one of the things that you have to look around. The very seer, the very person who searches is Atma. Etaina. This. It is not some other. You cannot have Atma as an object of your knowledge. Atma is the essence of the knower. The very search, very seeking implies that denial of the sought. Fellow is looking for Ananda, that is you. It is like the 10th boy searching for 10th boy. Or our famous story, Karna looking for Kunti Putra. You are Kunti Putra. You are not the son of this Adhiratha and Radha. You are Kunti Putra. But the seeker is the sought. And since the seeker is seeking, there is denial of the sought, that is I. And there is hoping some sought other than I. And that experience is divine. What do you mean by divine? That is uncommon. Undefinable. Not understandable. That is divine. That's all they say. Something unnatural. Something I cannot describe. And then it is beyond words. You cannot describe. And that's how they say. No. Teaching is what you are seeking is you. Tat tvam asi. In Gujarati they say very simple. This is seeker is searcher, is to search is in a typical Saurashtra language is gotavu. Gotavu. Another one who searches is gote. So one he searches, this fellow. Gote e pote. That's all Vedanta is. Pote means oneself. The seeker is the sought. Gote e pote. If you understand this, nothing else needs to be understood. This is Gujarati Mahavakya. This is Gujarati translation of Tattvamasi. Even Tattvamasi has verb. Here only 2 letters. Gote e pote. That's it. So, etad vaitat. Hey Nachiketas, you asked for something. Anyatra dharmad, anyatra adharmad, anyatra bhutat, akbhutacha, Anyatra krita krita cha yat tat pashyasi tadvata. You know that. Please teach me that. That is, that word that is implies a bhava of parokshatma. There is some atma which is away from me, which is different from me, which is not with me, not known to me. The teaching is that you thought to be away is you. Seeker is the sought. Therefore it uses the word etat, this. Yena janati, by whom you know, that is this. Etenaiva vijanati, by this you know. And having known that, kimatra parishishyate, there is what else left out to be known. Nothing else is there to be known. So, etena eva, by this Atma alone, you know. Now, Atma means I. Please understand. By this I alone, you know. Are there many I? In grammar, there is a singular, dual, plural of aham, avam, vayam, etc. But in life, there is no plural for I. In English, only there is royal I, that is plural. You know, when the head of the state does something or plans to do, identifying with the whole country, he or she will say hum, not my. Hum aisa karenge. We shall do this. We shall give this facility to society or public or citizens. We have achieved this. What is that we? It is called royal we. That's all they use. But it's only figurative. But there are not many eyes. There can be many eyes, but there cannot be many eyes. A capital I. It's only one eye. How he says, therefore he says, you by which you know, that means there is some other eye. Other than obtaining I. There is I obtaining. The very fact that fellow asked a question, I is there. And that I thinks there is some other I. The self, there is another self which is the cause of Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, etc. No. The obtaining I alone is that I. What is obtaining I? By which you know all this. Yes. Now let us analyze. There he analyzes Yena Rupam. Nanu Naivam Prasiddham Prasiddhi Naivam Prasiddhi Lokasya Atmanah Dehadi Vilakshano Aham Vijanami iti Dehadi Sanghatah Aham Vijanami iti Tu Sarvo Lokaha Avagacchati Natveva. Who is I? Obtaining I as of now. Obtaining I is body. First. Swamiji, I am so many years old. Swamiji, I was born on this date. Swamiji, I am husband and wife of this, not and or. I am wife of modern days it can be with this same-sex marriages. Wife of this person. Swamiji, I am brother or son of this person. That is identity of I. I am old, I am young, I am middle-aged, I look good, I am beautiful, I am handsome. That means we take I to be body. Deha Atma. Deha is a self, that is what we think. And here Shruti says, Yena Rupam Rasam Gandham Shabdan Sparshan Maistunan Vitat Vijanati Etat Vitat. So through body only I know. For sparsha I require body, sparshendriya. For smell also I require nose. So if I don't have body, how am I to know? Whether I may not know, but others also will not know me when I don't have body. You know? So it is a different category. True. But body is not ultimate I. Why? Body cannot be I. Why it cannot be I? To reason. Body is known to whom? To others. Others know me, how I look, how I am, etc. No. Others know you all right. But you also know yourself. I am not well. How do you know? You know, this. There are some cases I know. They go to doctor and says, I have sometimes I get spasm in the body. Or this fellow says, I am not feeling well, I feel uncomfortable. Nowadays, clinical investigation means chemical investigation. Nobody does that Ayurveda type, hold the nadi and reveal this is a problem. Got all in investigative reports. And they say it is nil, you don't have any problem. But he said, I have a problem. The machine shows nil, all gastro things done, CAT scan, etc. But nothing is problematic. No, I have a problem. Who knows? Body has a problem. Is knower is different than body. Knower is always different than known. There is some knower who knows that body is not well. Is that well? That is Atma. That is real I. I am incidentally I, this I, body-wise. Not only body knows, body is known to me. That 13th chapter verse, Idam shariram kaunteya kshetram ityabhidya. Etadyo vetti. This body is called kshetram. One who knows, I know. Better than doctor. Doctor says they have no problem, but I know I have problem. And doctor says you have problem. I can say I have no problem. Like Mullah Nasruddin got unconscious. The doctor came and said that he is dead because of massive cardiac arrest. And all crying, obviously. And they started preparing the burial, got the coffin, and he was placed in the coffin. For the last rite, wife was seeing and wailing, Mullah woke up. Hey, where am I? Fundamental question. Who am I? ये क्या हो रहा है? बोले तुम मर गए. What is happening? You died. He said, I am alive. She said, she was a controlling wife. Shut up. The biggest, the greatest doctor of the city has declared you dead. You are dead. Sleep. You don't require doctor certificate to sleep. I know. Just notice this. Those who have glasses will know. In ophthalmology, technology has advanced that without seeing our glass, with machines they can figure out how much is your number, cylindrical, and what are axes and all that they find out. So the modern doctors start with those glasses, around that only. Originally they used to start with 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers. Now they start with those glasses only. But they ask you, is it clear? They don't go by the opinion of the machine. Go by your opinion. You have to say it is yes. And I don't know, this ophthalmologist across world I have come across, except Japan, because it's costly to go for glasses. And I have no other devotee there who is a doctor. In India also, when you go there, they test with numbers. And there is a special frame to hold. They put around. Is it okay? You said no. This is okay? You said no. This is okay? This is okay. You say okay. Then they will say, is this better or previous one? Invariably patient tells, now give me retrial of the previous one. While putting the previous, they will not tell you, okay, now I am going to put one set of it. You have to decide between the two. Then you will notice and register. Every time that happens, again they will put that. And then you say, yes, they have to have approval from you. That I have stomach pain, I know. That means body is known. Body is drashyam. Body is not drashta, not the seer. It is drashyam. When who is seeing? I am seeing the body. I know I have no pain. I know I have pain. I have this problem, that problem. You know it. And look at this. As when I say individually every limb we call as mind. This Maya is from childhood. 2-year, 3-year child, mom gives tuition at home and makes the baby to identify each organ. What is this? My nose. What is this? My eyes, he will say. And when Swami comes, she wants that demo to prove. And he asks the child, what is this? First of all, resist and then eyes. What is this? These are my ears. What is this? This is my mouth. Nose. Nose. This is my nose. What are these? These are my hands. What is this? This is my tummy. What is this? These are my legs. Each organ is referred as my. And where is Chintu? This is Chintu. If you ask me, it is like, what is this, Swamiji? I would say, this is my temple. What is this? This is my lecture hall. What is this, Swamiji? This is my kutia. This is Mataji's kutia. And in some introduction about yourself, I am temple, lecture hall, kutia. How can it be? What you refer as mine cannot be I. My means something available for objectification. You are objectifying it. And the object always is different from subject. So, Atma, knower, Kshetrajna is not body. True body is necessary to know. But body itself is not the knower. Yena rupam rasam gandham sabdan sparshansha maitunan ete naiva vijara. Further, body is jadam. Made out of what? Pancha Mahabhutas. Akash, Vayu, Agni, Jalam and Prithvi. Each one is inert. Put together doesn't become conscious. So the consciousness of the body doesn't belong to body. It is inert, Pancha Mahabhutas. It is Pancha Mahabhuta. Why? Because body, Akasha is Shabda Gunaka. It occupies space and there is a sound with the body. Shabda is a quality of Akasha. If words to travel, you require space. Words to emerge, you require space. And words to enter also, you require space. Therefore, this space, Mukha Akasha. Then the words are possible. Karna Akasha. And this Akasha. If you speak in the wall, it will not go there. The space is not there. So, Shabda Gunakam Akasha. Akasha is the Shabda. Fact that body has Shabda, that means there is element of Akasha. There is element of Vayu also, because you breath, there is Vayu. Element of Agni also, because what? Body has its own temperature. External temperature keeps changing. Body has its own temperature which is maintained universally same. Of course, some bodies have this temperature also, mental temperature, and that's a different temperature. This is a temperature. Agni is there, Jalam is there, and Prithvi Amsha is also there. All Pancha Mahabhutas put together, there is a body. Each one of them is Jadam. So there cannot be knower. Knower means sentience, consciousness. that Vijnanam or sentiency, consciousness, alone can know. An inert vastu cannot know. Like this table, like this iPad. Table might have heard some few hundreds of Gita talks. But iPad has billions of Gita talks. Every Tom, Dick and Harry has uploaded Gita. So then, but still it doesn't gain knowledge, anything. Knowledge, to gain knowledge, you have to be sentient person. So Agni itself cannot know, Vayu itself cannot know, Jalam itself, there's a Jala Matra, Prithvi Matra. Put together you become sentient, that is because of consciousness. Without which body is inert as dead stone. When person dies, it is inert. Doesn't make any difference whether you burn the body with sandalwood tree. The leaders are burned like that. Our Rajiv Gandhi and Congress leaders were burnt with sandalwood. I guess that has caused Virappan. Because there was a demand for sandalwood. By the way, Virappan's daughter was adopted by RSS. Virappan's daughter. And they saw to it that she becomes a lawyer. She did LLB and she is a lawyer. Very good lawyer in Karnataka. And now she is BJP member. And she is heading minority cell, women's cell of BJP. Transformation can be done if attended to. Otherwise she could have been also another Fulan Devi. Because DNA is there of Virappan. But there is change. This body is inert. An inert thing cannot know anything. Otherwise this computer should know all the things that I teach and should be able to teach by itself. Thank God. I am in business. And people should know. So body is not I, nor the sense organ. As I told you, I know my senses. Doctor has to ask you, hey, can you see now? Can you read the last line? Listen this. I see, listen to this carefully. I see means I know what I see. And I see what I don't see. I know what I don't know also. For knowledge also. So I cannot be sense organs. They must be inert. And I cannot be buddhi also. Because I know what lies in my buddhi. And buddhi doesn't know me. So, neither sharir, mano, buddhi, ahankara, chittani, no. Then what it is? Even emotions are known to me. I am angry. How do you know? I am despaired. How do you know? I know. That is called sakshi. Figuratively. It is not ultimately sakshi. But I am sakshi. Who knows everything? By whom? Because of whose presence you know everything. Neither mind, nor intellect, nor prana, nor sharira, nor indriya. So they are all inert. They are not swam prakashami. They are not self-effulgent. I am self-effulgent. Because to know that I am, you don't require any light. any power? I know that I am. Stop, full stop. Sata Siddham, that is called. And that is Atma. Etadvai, this is that which you had asked for. That self is beyond dharma and adharma. Exactly like hot tea. You take a tea in metal glass. The tea is hot because the tumbler is hot. Correct? The tumbler is hot because the vessel in which the tea was made. Tumbler is hot because tea is hot. But tea became hot why? Because the vessel in which the tea was made is hot. So tea became hot. Vessel is hot why? Because of its connection with fire. Not itself. Vessel by itself can never be hot or cold. It can be hot or cold because of something else. Having come in contact with the fire, the vessel becomes hot, thereby tea becomes hot. But heat is the nature of tea. Though vessel is hot, tumbler is hot, but heat is not their nature. Their heat is borrowed from the fire. Similarly, some people, heat is borrowed from fire. Not understanding this, that consciousness is borrowed by mind-body complex. They are conscious because of that. Otherwise they cannot be conscious. They think it is my muda. I am that. Anyway, leave it that way. Point that thing. Now the point is Agni Sanyogad Eva. Because it is come in contact with fire. Similarly, when body, mind, senses, all are sentient because they are in contact with consciousness. Eteneva vijnana. This, by this alone, you know. And that is consciousness, ultimate thing. That ultimate vastu, Atma, is pure consciousness. Is what you had asked, anyatra dharmad, anyatra kruta krutacha, etc. That is you. Further, ete naivai vijanati, by this indeed you know. Etena, eva, by this indeed you know that I am the one who is the substratum of all knowing. Though it seems that I see, we tell also, eyes don't see. We tell also that my stomach condition is not good. That's okay. But then they become sentient because of consciousness. So he says, Chaitanya, further he says, everything is connected to the self. Why? It is the stratum of all knowing. Okay. Ete naiva vijanati etadvai parishishyate etadvai tattvataha etadvai tat. Okay. Now, this Nachiketa's question, Yamaraja answered the first question by saying, Devairatravi vichikitsitam pura, nahi suvigneya arunesha dharma. O Nachiketa, what you are asking was asked by Devas also. Heavenly people having heavenly pleasures, but some of them wanted this knowledge, wanted fullness. They found there is nothing dhruvam, It is all Adhru. They called us, that what is that? The question, they called us in saying that, what is the truth? Yamaraja says, you want to know the self? He says, yes. You want to know what happens after death? He says, yes. Is there a self or not, first of all? And if there is a self, what is its real nature? But when we study Upanishad, Tatparya is not to describe the transactional reality in terms of this, in terms of where the self and transaction interaction is. The reality is, He Nachiketa, the very questioner is the self. You are self, what you are asking for. And when you die, it has the Vishesha Sharira to do yatra, Janma yatra. He says, Devahi Ratra, which even the gods had doubt, and therefore I didn't give answer. Indra went to Brahmaji and did tapas for 101 years. Even then he didn't have answer. But you asked me for this question. And Yamaraja says, you better ask some other question. Devata also had doubt. It's very difficult to know. Forget it. Nachiketa says, even Devas asked, in spite of having these divine pleasures, they asked for it. Therefore I want that only. Devai ratrapi vichikitsatam kila nanyam varam nachiketo vrunait. Did you say that? Devatas have doubt? Yes, then I don't want anything. I want this only. So, the point is, etad vai tat. This is what it is that you had asked for. Look, this is Nididhyasana mantra. We can sit and do meditation, half an hour, 45 minutes, yes, by which I remained with myself or wandered around, contacting either Vishayas. When I am doing this, I should contemplate, no, this is because of the self. That self which is Sakshi, which is consciousness, in whose presence they all become enlivened. That thinking will aid the process of owning up. And etad vaitad, that which is dharma, dharma param, punya, punya param, is you. Okay. Continues, we'll see in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om.